Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to the upcoming 28-day read for the sign of, drumroll please. You got the drum roll, my lovies? Y'all got the drum rolls? They got the drum rolls too. Something about Rolos. Somebody likes the chocolate Rolos. Something about cinnamon buns. Whoever it is, you like snacks. You like sweet snacks, my lovies. Yeah, I like sugar and spice. More sugary. I'm getting like cinnamon rolls. I'm seeing cinnamon rolls. And I'm seeing Rolos, chocolate Rolos. Oh my gosh. Okay, boom. We got Libra and we got Scorpio. We got the Empress and the Queen of Hearts, a well-meaning female. We got a mother and a sister figure for some, for whoever you are. You could be spending a lot of time with your mama, with a sister, with your daughter, with well-meaning energies. For some of you, someone could be pregnant with a little girl, or recently gave birth to a little girl. For some of you, something about cosmetics. For some of you, you can have a cosmetic line, or someone works in cosmetic, and you will be spending a lot of time creating beauty, my lovies. Oh, we got Cancer energy. We also got Pisces energy, technically. So a Cancer or Pisces could be significant for some. The Hanged Person, a 12-year-old could be significant for some, or a 13 or 14-year-old. I am getting someone or a few people in their early teens, or tweens. But for some of you, you're taken care of over the next 28 days. Family members, love, feeling very secure in a situation. For some of you, you could be making a sacrifice for a daughter or for a sister or for a friend or for a mama. Take it how it resonates, or a very nurturing feminine around you. It could have to do with sacrificing for work. Maybe for some of you, in order to support someone in their creation or in their work. There's a resignation. For some of you, watch the general readings. For somebody could be resigning or giving up their position so that someone else can take a position. I am getting like a family business, and it's like, like something's been under the mother's wing for a while. There's a reason why everything is coming in, even this tarot that we decided to use. I'm seeing this little falcon here. A falcon could be significant, but it's like somebody wants to, a mama or an ancestor, take it how it resonates. There's a child molester for some, wants to pass on the baton. We're gonna read for, who do we read for first, my lovies? We've been craving reading for Scorpio for a few days now. So we'll read for Scorpio first, and then we'll read for Libra. For some of you, you're going to be pregnant very soon, my lovies, for Scorpio. Last Scorpio read was so intense. Like, last Scorpio read was incredible. So for some of you, you could be giving birth to a Libra. That means you would be pregnant like right now, my lovies, or someone around you, or your significant other, giving something about a killing, like, someone could be doing clay. Someone could be working with clay, and you're creating some type of pottery for some, something about pottery barn for others. For some of you, over the next 28 days, you're taking care of a very, young pregnancy that's going to have you in a very solid position for a long time. For some of you, you could be very, oh my gosh, it's like you look really beautiful. You're seeing things very clearly with this double eagle. For some of you, like, you could be really like very astute, very observant over the next 28 days, but from a very emotional and loving space. You could be changing your perspective on love for some over the next 28 days. For some of you, you could be changing your perspective in your relationship, or taking on a much more nurturing role in your relationship. It's like the divine feminine in a very like beautiful, my lovies, you look beautiful. You look so beautiful. It's like in a very beautiful, nurturing way. Like, it's like there's beauty and sensuality in knowing how to be submissive to the right one. This is what it feels like being submissive for the right reason, so that everything can flourish. Like, as like a very nurturing energy that it's like something very fruitful, very beautiful, very loving, coming from a very nurturing space, because the high priestess, for some of you, a pregnancy for sure. The high priestess, your intuition, something's coming from your intuition, your divine knowing. It's like you're showing. For some of you, you're going to start showing within the next 3 months. Or somebody is showing. It's like, and I'm getting how, for some of you, you're having a daughter. I'm getting how the children pick their parents. So like your parent, and your future parent, but your future child has already picked you and they've sent the bird. Like I'm getting like, when they send the seagulls, is it the seagulls? It's the, what is it? Is it the seagulls, my lovies? When they send the pelican, something about Pelican Bay for some, you're going to be hearing from somebody that went to prison. That energy was in the preliminary for some. For some of you, you have a family member going to prison. For some of you, it could be your mama going to prison actually. But you're going to get a message from a distance for some. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, or a mother figure. In the preliminary, someone's going to prison and they're going to do quite a bit. But it may be a sacrifice for your energy. Because maybe they tried to sacrifice you. And so esoterically, they sacrifice themselves. If you get it, you get it. Boom. All right, my Scorpios, here we go. Scorpios, the deep mysteries of life. A Queen of Diamonds, a Libra. It could have had to do with a Libra, a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind, though. The Queen of Diamonds, as we're talking about a female who may have tried to do something to you. For some of you, it's 2 females, because it actually did come in as 2 females in your family. It could be an aunt and a mother. It could be 2 females that are in your family. It could have to do with an inheritance or lying on legal documents. For some of you, there's a wicked aunt involved in a situation too. Again, so far we have Pisces, Scorpio, Libra energy showing. Someone's definitely going to be showing and be growing. For you, I think you're looking at this lesson. You have to do whatever you have to do in this lesson, but I think you're coming from like a very, sometimes tough love. You're coming from a very nurturing maternal space, and you have a grandmother guarding you, and something about grace. Something about Gracia, something about Gracie. There could be aunts involved in a situation, or fictitious aunts involved in a situation, or people that you considered like a female important to you. But Queen of Diamonds energy is a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. This could have to do, and I'm seeing how this person has the justice here. Someone's going to be delivering news to you. For some of you, it can come from an official, a female official. 4 of Swords energy, we have Taurus, we have belief systems through the Taurus, through a Hierophant. So for some of you, you're getting downloads for some. And 4 of Swords, and for some of you, have an enemy in a work situation. Something in an award ceremony. For some of you, there's going to be someone that's going to be envious of you in an award ceremony. Again, I think you're getting blessed with something, my lovies. And for some, I don't know. See, this Queen of Wands. I was getting a Queen of Wands. For some of you, you have some type of envious person in a work situation who doesn't want to give up. The 9 of Wands. Oh, and they want to... A Pisces. Or someone that hides. Or someone that could play with moon magic. Or by the next full moon, you'll be hearing from this person. Or they will be... Because they don't want to give up doing something. This feels like an enemy a little bit, my lovies. I don't think she's an enemy to you. But I think someone's intimidated by you. This is what something about you, like the name you, something about Yule, something about Adelie or Adelaide. Like someone's really envious of you, my lovies. A Queen of Wands to an Empress. I don't think you really I think you see that everyone as in their place. Divine Justice. This could have to do with a Libra. Again, very Libra energy in your field. Judicial procedures for some. For some of you, there could be like a family issue involving, there's going to be family tissues. There's going to have to be a family that's going to grab some tissues, because for some of you, I think out of envy, they tried to trick you out of some type of spot. But it didn't work because they got caught. That's how it's coming in. They also got Todd, and they got Tom too. That's what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. 9/14, February 14th. For some of you, February 14th, you'll be hearing something. By September 14th, though. September 14th. For some of you, what did we say? You would be having a Libra. Didn't we say that? What did we say earlier? Rewind, my lovies. 9:30 and 9:31. There's the Libra. So you have Virgo energy, and then you have Libra energy. Someone could be going on trial late like mid to late September for some. For some of you, giving birth mid to late September. My lovies, que lindos. I would make it a little preemie, but unless you have twins. Boom. On y va. On y va. On y va. 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 Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. And sometimes just for some seasoning. Someone's worried about seasoning. For some of you, you could date. I'm smelling a lot of like, you can date either you or your significant other or someone in your home. You cook with a lot of pungent scents. It could be your significant other. For some of you, you may be sensitive to certain pungent smens. What's a smens? I'm seeing the Smurfs. I'm seeing a Smurfette and the Smurfs. I'm seeing the Smurfs, my lovies. Los Pitufos in Spanish. I've always loved that the sound of it in Spanish. Los Pitufos. The Smurfs could be significant for some. You can live with a lot of people for some type of community. And you and your significant other as well. Or for some of you, you have a lot of roommates and from different cultures, different backgrounds. It's really cool. I like the way it feels. But for some of you, during your pregnancy, you're going to be very sensitive, like even into your 5th month. This is what's coming in for some. For some, it's like you're pregnant like right now, my lovies, or someone around you. 11/14, October 14th, October 15th. Okay. But November 14th for some. More Scorpio. November 16th, November 25th for some. Now we're going into Sagittarius sick. A Sagittarius is going to be sick. November 25th, November 26th. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Don't it always seem to go, my lovies, that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? That you don't know what you've got till it's gone. It's something about a gong. They take your ideas, my lovies, and they never give you credit. Ain't that some shit? They just give you edits. No credits, no edits. For some of you, there's an issue with your creative force. It feels like a lot of like copying out of envy and then also shunning you out. Isn't that some shit, my lovies? Something about a scout for some. Oh yeah, in your preliminary, there was a model. For some of you, modeling is in your field. You're model citizens, or there's a new model that you're going to. For some of you, getting a new phone. For some of you, getting a new car. For some of you, you are a model and you're going to go far. Meaning like you can actually model something. Take that how it resonates. It can have to do with your hands, because I am getting a lot of like, I'm seeing like hand placement on something, but take that how it resonates. Oniva, oniva, oniva. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. Something about Chrysler's coming in. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. Something about a Nissan Altima. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba. Something about Anissa, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Ma'at, to Ma'at, to Ma'at, to Sekhmet, to Sekhmet, to Sekhmet, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to the all, to your unconditional, to all of the trust us, okay, boom, to all of the trusted ancestors of all of those protecting this work, loving, they're asking you to trust, because trust is a must. To all of the trusted ancestors of all of those that are watching this, the name Joey or Joseph, the name Kenneth, the name Coriander. It almost reminds me of coriander or coriander. It's something about cauliflower. I'm seeing cauliflower bags, like frozen bags of cauliflower. To all of the trusted ancestors of all of those watching this work and connecting to this, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted ancestors of all of those connecting to this work, what are the highest messages? I'm seeing someone in a kitchen. To all of the trusted ancestors, someone's in the kitchen right now as they're watching this. It's not like right now, but right now when you're watching it. To all the trusted ancestors of all of those, something about Jacqueline or Jack, something about Jackie, trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and honor, to the divine force, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine force, to your wisdom, to your eternal power, to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing energy. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Angeline or Angelina. Something about Christina too. Something about Kristen. To the all, to the name Picard or Picardo, something about Ricardo, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Someone's being protected in a contract. Someone's waiting on a contract and your ancestors are protecting you. And I'm also getting something about a DJ. In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and honor. Thank you, my lovies. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking, my lovies? Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. We are reading for you. It is true. My lovies, you have a roommate that really likes you. For some of you, there's a roommate who really likes you. For some of you, Angeline, the name Angeline is coming in. Someone really likes you, my lovies. I think I want to marry you. Someone wants to marry you, my lovies. Let us see, my lovies. I was seeing the Ace of Spades. So let's start with the 32. The Ace of Spades wants to talk to you. Or you have a protection when it comes to a contract, when it comes to a legal contract. For some of you, I'm seeing the King of Spades with the Ace of Spades. So there's some type of legal contract. Ooh, 9 of Spades energy. And there's going to be some type of block and an ending. 9 of Spades. I'm seeing the 9 of Spades to the Ace of Spades. For some of you, you could be learning the death of somebody. Ooh, in this present moment, 10 of Spades. Jesus, so much Spadey energy. You got an invitation, my lovies. Very, very quickly, you got an invitation. You got projects. You got really, in this present moment, you have a lot of loving energy around you, my lovies. In this present moment, you have a lot of important projects that are near and dear to your heart. You could be feeling very emotional. You can be fearing. For some of you, you're fearing. Don't fear, my lovies. It's okay. You are loved. You're loved by your ancestors, by the Holy Trinity, and something about a Holy Grail. And something about an epic fail. Someone was playing in the cemetery. 18 and 19 were on the clock. Someone was playing in a cemetery for some, because I am seeing like someone visiting the cemetery at night, some type of emotional project or proposition, to the energy of death, but or the Undertaker. But 10 of Hearts and the 8 of Hearts, a surprise. For some of you, you have date night or some type of date or a surprise encounter, and it's going to be very emotional in this present moment. It feels really good. It feels really good. For some of you, if you are dating someone or you're getting to know someone, things could be going very, very well. You could be feeling very, very lovey-dovey. For some of you, you're feeling very artistic. You're very creative. I'm feeling like whatever you're doing over the next waves, and especially in this present moment, you're doing it with a lot of love. 1912. For some of you, could be watching the Titanic, or something about the Titanic is coming in. Ooh, I told you something feels so good. King of Hearts energy. Ooh, dang. We have the Queen of Hearts show up. We have the King of Hearts showing up. We got 9 of Hearts. It feels really sexy. Something feels really sexy. I don't even think you expect this to feel so sexy, my lovies. But for some of you, if you're with somebody, like, you really like each other, like, you really love each other. It's like, this is I love when this energy comes in. Again, something about Angelin or gently, something like that, like a funky, like, it's an NG. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's Vietnamese, because I'm getting that. I always butcher that last name, Nguyen or something like that. Anyways, you can be dealing with someone who's Asian or Vietnamese or something spicy, and someone wants to get on. I'm seeing someone proposing, my lovey. Somebody wants to propose to somebody. Like, I'm seeing someone actually proposing, and it feels really good. Again, a lot of people, something about posing, something about Mike Posner. Okay, now we get this song. Hold on. If I can write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you right under my arms, and something, in hopes that you like this, but you probably don't. You think you're cooler than me. In the preliminary, that was present for some. For some, there's someone with the Napoleon complex. They came in with a Napoleon complex. This could be someone you used to deal with, or maybe you didn't. For some of you, used to steal with this person. Take that how it resonates. There's someone in your field, for some, that actually judged you very, like, harshly. They are going to get their karma, because they're actually facing karma for fuck shit. It came in the preliminary. But they're going to get their karma, but they judged you based on what you had. Like, they judged you based on the money that they thought you had or did not. And they probably thought that they were cooler than you. That's for some, this is actually your energy towards somebody. But now now something about a purse, something about a Percy. Here we go with this Percy energy. Has been present for some. Something about Carsey, something about Carson, but something about Larson, something about arson. Like, this person's gonna commit some type of crime and do some type of time. This person is very shallow, and they were trying to somehow, like, make you feel insecure about what you have or what you don't have. It's kind of funny, but anyways, they say, like, you have no money. That's this person's energy towards you. It's coming in on, you got no money, and they wanted you to feel some type of way for not having money. I don't know, and apparently they bashed you because of it. But this person has some type of Napoleon complex. They have the way, when I was exploring it in the preliminary, I'm like, this person has a lot of, like, mental issues, spiritual issues, very insecure, very insincere, very in their fears. And on top of that, they kind of have a crush on you still, or they never really said that they did, but they do. And they're obsessed with you, actually. They spy on you. But you're moving on, or you've already moved on, for some. So take that how it resonates. But somebody tried to judge you harshly because of what you owed or what you don't owe. Maybe it has to do with something you owed, like maybe somebody, something about a tow truck. Somebody tried to get you in trouble. This person's also stuck on you. They're stuck on you. That's how it's coming in. I want to say they were stalking you, but they're definitely stuck on you. And I think someone has a really tough time loving. It just feels like someone does not, a lot of inner healing needs to be done. They don't love themselves, and they can't love anyone like that. But for some of you, that's in the field too. On the side note, this person may be trying to get your attention as you're going into, or you're in great spirits. You're in very loving energy. The 10 of hearts, the 9 of hearts, the 8 of hearts, the King of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, the dominating force is love. Like, you are in love. You ain't worried about no one. Oh, judge all you want. What money does the person not have that you go and you bash them and trash them in a community about? I don't know. Maybe they're talking about what you owed. For some of you, someone has, for some reason, access to your mail, and they were talking about what you owed, and they went and they shared this, and they talked about what you owed. I don't know, this was coming in. I owe a bunch of shit, my lovies. They tell them to come talk about me. Tell them to leave you alone and talk about me, because this person wants to show up to your home for some, and they're stalking you and obsessed. Tell them to talk about me. I have so much debt, my lovies, it's not even funny. King of Hearts, you have a loving person, a loving being around you, and joy. And it's going to be very emotional, especially after you dealt with a fucking jerk, it looks like, my lovies. No offense to them. And on top of that, they made your life impossible. Because for some of you, I'm getting someone that like either stole from you or kicked you out or left you out for dead. Actually, no, that did come in the preliminary. I'm like, where am I getting that from? Because Spirit gave it to us. They left you out for dead. They left you out for dead. They wanted you homeless. So then, but again, there's that Napoleon complex because they needed to make you feel like shit in order for them to feel better. And maybe even if you didn't feel like shit, they were going to make a condition for you to feel like shit. And that was their plan. Jesus. For some of you, it did come in. There was something about legal in the preliminary, but I don't want to, maybe it has to do with this person because it's kind of like in the periphery. You may need a restraining order from this person at some point. Something about cyberbullying, because this person, for some reason, after all that, someone's a nut job. They also want to like try to comment, or again, this fake account energy, we picked it up a few months ago, and we said we were going into the season. 'Tis the fucking season. It's your season because you're in so much love, and it's like a karmic circle is done. It's completed. And now they're feeling defeated, and it's like, how can I come back? And it's like, well, you can't. You can't. Because you're in love, my lovies. They think that you think that. Now I am getting, for someone actually, they needed to bring you down to their level because they, in their sick mind, because they thought it was a competition with you. For some of you, I see this sometimes, and I'm like, I mean, I don't got to tell you because you're moving on. But for those that maybe are not quite there yet, don't date people that are envious of you, my lovies. I get it, but because they will try to destroy you. I'm telling you, my lovies. They'll try to employ you. For somebody who's trying to employ you. I don't know what that means. I don't know what kind of business they got. Because it looks like this person's going to go to prison at some point. For some, it was in the preliminary, so I don't know, my lovies. But you're in love. You are in love, 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 love. I like it. It feels good. It feels good. I think, you know what I'm getting, my lovies? For some of you, you became very clear, or you're about to be very clear on what you don't want. So you've attracted what you actually deserve. And you're not willing to put up with anything that you don't want. Even if it means being broke. Even if it means not having a lot to spend. You're not with anybody for money. Do you get it? You're not with anybody for money. You're not with anybody for status. You would rather be by yourself. You would really rather, you don't need friends. You don't need family. You don't need significant others to use them. You would rather be by yourself if you know that you're not in your truth. And I think that says a lot about you. I'm just the messenger. You're not codependent. You in a codependent society that pretends to be independent, but then they get triggered if this or that. You are truly not codependent, because that was also in your preliminary. I'm just the messenger. I wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't there. It's what's fair. You know what? I think something about Farah. Someone's feral for some. I think we're going to work with, and that upsets people. It upsets people that you're not codependent. It upsets people that you're like, I can walk away from this bullshit to go for my happiness, for my true happiness. I'm at peace all by myself. Without the material, without the title, I am at peace. Spirit will make a way. And that's where you are. That is scary to some people, and they would wish to destroy that. For some of you who have gang stalkers, being cautious. Because it's like if they can't have you one way, they'll try to have you another. Some psychopaths. I'm just the messenger. Them and their brothers. It could be a group of brothers involved in a situation, or a bunch of itches. That's what they're coming in as. 9 of Hearts. My lovies, say less. You're in joy. 9 of Hearts is joy. It's contentment of the soul. Your goals, my lovies, your freaking goals. This is what it feels like. My toes are curling. For some of you, it's like, if you're single, things are going well. If you're in a relationship, things are going well. If you are divorcing, things are going well. If you are working, things are going well. If you own your own business, things are going well. If you are unemployed, things are going well. If you got $1 million, things are going well. If you have negative 700, things are going well. If you are flying, things are going well. If you're in a hot air balloon, things are going well. If you're living under a rock, things are going well. If you're in the forest, things are going well. You are under your own spell. If you're crying, things are going well. If you see a rainbow and it makes you want to smile, things are going well. If you see a vehicle and you're like, wow, that's a cool vehicle, things are going well. If you see a crappy vehicle and you're like, oh my gosh, that could really use some repair, things are going well. Do you get it? I hope you get it, my lovies, because things are going well. You are content with the content of your experience. 30-11, and that means a lot. If you multiply that, that's 33 energy, which is Jesus energy. Shootsy pootsy. Things are going well. Dang, my lovies, that ascension energy. If you're frustrated, things are going well. If you're angry, things are going well. This too shall pass. And you get it. You get it, my lovies. You get it. You get it. I love it, my lovies. 9 of Hearts. We're not going to go very far there because we know you're happy. And we know you're the pappy, or someone's the pappy for some anyways. So we have, for some of you, a July baby. I was going to say September to November babies, but for some of you, there's a July baby. Or someone around you. Take what resonates, see what doesn't. You have really good news. Things are going well. The theme is things are going well. That's going to be the title. Things are going well. Jack of Diamonds. You have really good news coming in very, very quickly. You have really positive news coming through the form of a note. For some of you, you're getting a letter. For some of you, you need to get some type of notice, and it's going to be really good. For some of you, you are giving a 30-day notice. For some of you, you could be moving. When it comes to a work situation, you have really good news. You have money right in the first few lines. So for some of you, you have money coming in for work. You have news coming in, positive news coming from a work situation, but we did see a little bit of envy there, but it's okay. You got big changes when it comes to a work situation. For some of you, you are moving, or you're trying to move, especially because it affects your work somehow. So you're going to be moving an hour or so away from where you live, or temporary rental an hour or so away from where you live. You need to travel for work for some. You got a lot of communication over the next 28 days. It goes quick because everything is so clear. You got a lot of communication about work in this present moment, communicating about a significant amount of money in this present moment. So within the next couple of days, you'll be communicating about a lot of money, or you'll be signing contracts. For some of you, you're going to be signing a lease. Oh my gosh, a lot of money, honey. You got a lot of communication about a lot of money. Let's get to it. Let's do it. This is how it feels. It's like, yeah, I knew it was coming. Let's do it. Let's go with the flow. For some of you, a little bit of stress when it comes to communicating with somebody. 8 of Spades as the phone calls coming in. 8 of Spades, you got a little bit of stress. For some of you, you do have debt collectors calling, because that was also in your preliminary and Spirit's giving it to us. So you could be a little worried about debt collectors calling. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You're going to manifest money at some point, my lovies. It's made. Money is made. 8 of Spades, let's all remember. 8 of Spades, for some of you, you could be very stressed when it comes to finances. But for some of you, finances are strong, and they're about to get stronger. If you haven't already gotten really good news about money, because for some of you do have checks in the mail, or you have I am seeing checks for some reason. Some of you are getting a check, but you do have money coming in, a lot of money. Maybe for some of you, the way I'm getting it, for some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of you, you could actually be worried about having a lot of money. This is what's coming in. Like, you have to hold a lot of money, or a lot of money needs to come to you for some reason. Even if it's like, the way I'm getting it, wow, my lovies, it's like a legacy. The way I'm getting it, something about the legacy suite, something about the embassy. It's like you have to hold a lot of money that technically it's like your fiduciary right. Maybe for some of you, you have to hold a lot of money as a deposit for somebody. But I'm getting it like a fiduciary right, in the sense of like, this energy was present in yesterday's meditation. You're looking at it as like, if, for example, you inherited something from your family, this money does not belong to you. This is how you're looking at it, which I think is a really wise way to look at it, so you don't get it caught into the illusion that money is... It functions, and it's energy, but it functions within a system. There are certain systems. That's why there's so many poor people on the planet. Not poor, broke people on the planet, because if you don't belong to a certain system, you may not have access to money in like dollars, for example, or euros. or anything that's controlled by like the central banks. But something about a tank. Like, it's like, for some of you, you could work like for the UN, or you work like, or for UNESCO. I am getting, it's like you have to hold money and it's your responsibility, and you could even like be the budgeter for this money. Like, you can actually like choose like which organizations we're going to give money to, how we're going to invest this money. But the money doesn't really belong to you. This is how it feels like. And so somebody's worried about that in your soul. Like, you may not actually even express this to anybody, because it's like, I feel like somebody has a very important role, but it's like, within a family structure or an organization, somebody has to manage a lot of money. Like, a lot of money has come to you, and you're kind of worried. I am getting like in the trillions for some. Take that how it resonates. Or a little bit less for somebody else, but someone has to handle a lot of money. And they're kind of like, it stresses them, because like, you want to do the right thing, which is, I think, is sweet. I think that says a lot about you. But you also want to be able to eat. But I'm getting like eat like kind of like slang. Like, I want to eat too, though. Like, you want to take your fair cut, but you don't want to abuse, if that makes sense. This is, somebody's debating this over the next 28 days. It's like, how much is fair for me to take from this? Because the money is technically yours, but I think it's almost like legacy. The legacy keeps coming in. It's like a trustee to a trust fund. Like, someone could be a trust fund baby. Like, it's like someone was entrusted, and you see how it's like this, like, it's like passing it on, like the strength, like someone was entrusted and you have to, but someone was busted. Someone was busted. For some, someone did steal a lot of money, or a few people stole a lot of money that didn't belong to them. And they actually believe that they have to like manage this money, but it's mismanaged. That's on the side for some. But for some, somebody actually has like responsibility. It is their right. They are the heir energetically. However that's working out, whether it be through an organization, a government institution, the UN, whatever it is, that's their right and their duty in the spiritual system that we've created. King of Hearts, a well-meaning man. For some of you, you'll be hearing from a father who's not doing too well. King of Hearts energy, you can have a father who's really sick or stressed for some. We have a Queen of Diamonds, a female who doesn't have someone's best interest in mind, who will be communicating. For some of you, your father can have somebody around him. This could be, for some of you, it's a friend. For some of you, it's his wife. For some of you, someone's doing life. Jack of Spades. Ooh, we got black magic here. Of course we do. Of course we do, because someone's cursing you. Jack of Spades to the Eight of Spades. For some of you, in a work situation, there is a female who is very envious. For some of you, Jack of Spades to the Eight of Spades, black magic, white magic, voodoo, hoodoo, cuckoo, whatever you want to call it. Negative manipulation of energy to harm you, to disarm you. For some of you, this could have to do with your father and his wife or his partner. For some of you, this could be a well-meaning man and a female that accompanies him that does not like you. For some of you, this is people at work trying to curse your work, or people trying to curse your work. People outside of work trying to curse your work. There's definitely a female who's trying to communicate with you, my lovies, but I would watch it with this female who's trying to communicate with you, because she's trying to come in real sneaky. This person's trying to say she wants to work with you, or she wants to be in on your project, and I would not trust her from a mile away. Queen of Hearts, for some of you, this is a sister. Or again, for somebody could be pretending like they're your friend. For some of you, you have a friend around a man that loves you. I don't think you have anything to worry about, because this man sees her. It's like he's looking at her up and down, and he almost wants me to push her away. This is what it means. She ain't getting no play. For some of you, I would watch it with a sister. She's really, or a friend. The way I'm feeling is like, ugh, back up. This is what it feels like. Something about the truck. I'm seeing a pickup truck. Someone could have a white pickup truck, but I'm seeing like an old pickup truck. This could be a cousin for some in another country. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies. There's something about a cousin in another country. I'm seeing like coconuts in a truck. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, it could be from a tropical island, or your family's from the tropics. There's a sleaze in the field in the family for some. For some, you have a sleazy family member. For some of you, this is a friend. in a work situation. For some of you, there are a few females. So I'm telling you, male, female, take it how it resonates. It is coming in as females. They are envious. They are around a well-meaning man. For some of you, these are people, females, around a friend of yours. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And they're coming in as whores. This is what they're coming in as. The year of the horse could be significant for some, because I'm getting something about a horse too. That was in the preliminary too. They envy your fucking spiritual gifts. Whatever spiritual gifts you have. You're Scorpios. You're blessed. You're blessed, my loves. You're blessed. We're all blessed, but you know Scorpios. Anyways, you have a bunch of females that are envious. They are hateful. It's like you show up and they like get mad. And there are well-meaning men or people. I don't even think this is just one person. I think this is a group of people that see the envy that these females try to outcast you. This is what's coming in. They try to outcast you in a situation. This could be in a work situation or somewhere where labor is done, or a group of people. Like they wanted something about asinine. They wanted you to feel like outcasted. These females could have even lied to you or lied to you. They lied to you. Why did they lie to you? They lied to you, my lovies. Are they going to lie to you? But they're going to want to communicate and say they're going to say some slick shit for some, and for others, they're going to try to say they want to facilitate something for you, or they want to make something easy for you. I would take nothing from these females. Nothing. Especially not this one. They're going to message you. They can send you a message through social media for some, because I don't think these people this one doesn't have your number. This is how it's coming in. For some of you, it's a family member. And you're going to block them. You're not about the bullshit. You're not about the bullshit. You're not about the bullshit. And this black magic of theirs is blocked. It's going right back to the sender. And for some of you, it was in the preliminary. They are not going to survive what they tried to do to you. This was stupid. This was stupid. This one supposedly, here we go with this getting hit by Cupid energy. She wanted to be your Valentine for some. It's like, are you out of your mind? I think she's out of her mind. She's a Valentine. No. What I meant was she's out of her mind. She's crazy. She's lazy too. This is the type of person that watches everything you do, and then they want to kind of like mock you too. This is what's coming in. It's almost like I'm getting like a gym reference, but take it how it resonates. It's like being in the gym and you're like working out, and then like they're trying to do what you do and do the reps like you do them, and it's like, I'm minding my business. This is what I normally do. But they want to do what you're doing too. And they hate you. This is crazy. For some of you, if you have gang stalkers as well, I did say that, people that are willing to harm you, the Jack of Spades with the Eight of Spades, or people that are physically willing to harm you, they are also blocked for some. Your work saves you for some. Whatever you do for a living, spirit is so, is coming in. Spirit is so blessed by you. That's an interesting thing. Spirit wants you to know that spirit feels blessed by you. Take that how it resonates. That's like big. My God, whatever you speak, however you, especially your truth, your throat chakra, think of all of the nerves running through your neck. To dismember someone's neck, to cut someone's neck off, esoterically speaking, you would be giving someone a whole shift in perspective. Their body would not even function the same way. It's like you are like the head. That's how spirit's looking at you, my lovies. You're the head of something. Like you're special, my lovies. Truly. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. What? Wow. So you have people, because it's normal. Energetically, it's like you got to challenge authority. Sometimes people try to challenge seniority. It happens in everything, right? And you can explore why these dynamics happen. But at the end of the day, they ain't getting no play. They're trying to crowd your money by having you stressed. They're trying to crowd your work by having you stressed. You could be getting a lot of people like, I don't know, like sending you bullshit inquiries, bothering you, bringing you unnecessary like troubles or queries or dramas or questions, or like it's very thought focused. They want to take up thought space. This is the energy around your work. It's like through communication. They want to, through deliberation. There's some type of deliberation that needs to happen for some. It's like they want to communicate with you in ways that's going to stress you. It's like false promises, like getting your hopes up. This is the magic that these people are playing with, especially this female here. And they can keep trying to communicate out of their fears, and they keep getting fucking blocked. And it stresses them. So it's like they want to project their stress onto you, and that's their magic. That's the black magic. They want to try to like get you stressed. Mind you, you're in joy. I don't know what to say, my lovies. They ain't getting no play. For somebody wants, they think that you no, they know. Spirit saying, they know. Somebody wants you to stalk them like they stalk you, and you don't do it because for some of you, the way it feels is like, I'm not interested. I don't even really know you. I would never check for you. If I ever checked for you, it was because I was friends with this person. I don't check for you, my love. This is what it feels like. They hate your spiritual gifts. And they're not going to be able to survive all of these attacks. They cannot survive. And Spirit said they thought that they were, in the preliminary, it came in as well. They thought they were going to get away with all the spell work on you, my lovies. They are not. They're not. They're gravely mistaken. Everything's going to be charged back to them. All debts need to be paid in full. It came in the preliminary. I wanted to clarify the 8 of spades with the Jack of spades, and they still continue. These people are so spiritually stupid. That's why they hate your guts. I'm just a messenger. They are dumb spiritually, but they are arrogant. And for some of you, it's like, if this person, especially with this friend here, if this person wouldn't be in so much fear, something about Sophie or Sophia, if this person wouldn't have been in so much fear, or these group of people, take it how it resonates, they actually ruined a good thing. Like, you are actually a sincere person. So it's like, if this person was envious of what you do, like, you weren't gonna take her man, or you weren't gonna, you weren't gonna take her spot. You don't think like that. But these people, they're angry. It's their anger. 7 of diamonds. They're angry over your changes, over your travels. These are the people that even question you, like, I don't know, something about Jude. And then we have this gentleman here. He's coming in kind of a jerk. For some of you, this could be because of someone that hung out with an ex of yours, or someone you used to talk to. For some of you, I feel like you don't even really talk to these people anymore. Like, you don't really have, I don't feel like you even have hate for them. Again, this is your energy. Like, you're happy. You're focused on you. And they hate that. It's like, your joy blocks them. Your joy is blocking them. It is your joy and your changes. You're focused on you, my lovies. You're not focused on anybody else. You are a butterfly, and you got really good news, and these people fucking hate it. It's like everything you do, because that was also in the preliminary. For some of you, everything you do turns to gold. Everything you do turns to gold. But you already knew that. You were told this was going to happen. You were told this is your destiny. People trying to do destiny blocking magic. It's like, do you understand that that's way above your pay grade? But they don't, because these people have Napoleon complexes and a whole bunch of other shit. Anyways, for some of you, watch it with the sister or a couple of sisters that are going to communicate with you about money. And it has to do with your father's line for some. Or a well-meaning man that could have left you money. Because now I'm getting something else. I'm getting something about Hubert. Boom. I'm seeing like this guy I used to know in elementary school. His name was Umberto. I thought he was the cutest little thing. He had really, really dark hair. He looked like an Italian, but with like green eyes. That could be significant for some. Certainly, Spirit is saying. Certainly. That could be significant for some. He was like a light-skinned man, and he had but like that olive, what they call olive skin, but dark hair, straight hair. Something about straight-haired person came in for some. Something about someone with thin tattooed eyebrows for some. Your mama misses you for some. And we have this person here, Jack of Clubs, someone that likes to look good, likes to dress well, likes to take care of themselves. Ooh, for some of you, you have your significant other and a man around this person. And for some of you, this is your significant other. For some of you, your significant other could be someone that's like slightly immature. They like to look good, dress well, take care of themselves. But for some of you, you have someone new that you're dating. For some of you, there's a pregnancy. Seven of Hearts is a pregnancy. I told you, my lovies. I told you. It makes my mouth water. It makes me want to have a daughter, my lovies. You're going to have a daughter. But y'all going to be pregnant together, my lovies. Or you and your significant other, we're going to be pregnant, my lovies. You're natural, my lovies. I told you. You're natural. You're authentic, you're real, and you're organic. Number 40. Ooh, the hidden envy, my lovies. It's like you're masters of the light and the dark. For some of you, you're masters of the light and the dark. For some of you, you could be really good shapeshifters. If you get it, you get it. Actually, that was present in the preliminary and in the meditation. For some of you, you're great something about shipment. You got to ship something through UPS for some. I'm seeing a UPS store. But you're great shapeshifters. If you own that and you really own that, shapeshifting is not a scary thing. It's like you get scared out of your own fucking powers. Shapeshifting is actually quite beautiful and magical. For some of you, you have it. It's like you live with it, so it's like for you, it's like this is what I do. But for me, it's like you have faith. You have faith, my lovies. That's different from religion because there's a religion in here too. But you have faith, my lovies. Trust, unwavering and confidence. You have trust, you are unwavering, and you have confidence. The number 36 could be significant for some. For some of you, it could be a Scorpio turning 36 this year. For some of you, you have a Scorpio that is important to you. You see how there's something about your throat chakra and the lungs and the heart chakra too. Because that one didn't even feel like it came from the stomach. So it's not about your emotions. It's your throat chakra. For some of you, look at this. You're going through a renaissance of this area. So you're speaking your truth, but through fire. It may seem over the next 28 days for some of you, you could be turning to religious practices for some. That is coming in. But it's like you're trying to express your truth in different ways. And you're really like, again, the throat chakra is not just about speaking your truth. It is about everything that has to do with your truth. And all of these nerves run through this area. So for some of you, it's like, it's important to even see your truth. You'll be seeing something that maybe you didn't want to see before, but it's all driven on your faith. That death will come, your energy, mortal, finite, and fragile. The number 30 could be significant for some. You could be a Scorpio born on the 30th of October, or there could be someone that is, you could be 30, or you could be turning 30, or I'm getting something else. But the number 36 is really standing out. The number 9 could be significant for some. That death will come, mortal, finite, and fragile. For some of you, you will be learning the death of somebody. We did say that earlier. So for some of you, you'll be learning the death of your fuck buddy. That's what's coming in. Someone you used to mess with before. I'm getting someone like you knew from a long time ago. Take that how it resonates. We got love conquers oil. Love conquers oil, and love conquers all. Enduring loyalty. Oh my gosh. Oil money was present in the preliminary for some, whatever that means to you. Some type of mineral light. Mineral light. I'm getting Pedialyte for some, definitely children in the field. Enduring loyalty, eternal love, and lasting commitment. The number 24, wolf love for some. The number 24, which is 6, which is Gemini, the choice, the lovers. June could be significant. A Gemini could be significant. The number 24 could be significant. You could be a Scorpio born on the 24th of October. But what did we say earlier about the no, what was it? The 24th or the late November for some as well. Something's going to happen late November that's important when it comes to love or loyalty or commitment or wolf love for some. Love is a conquering force. Someone's going to ask for forgiveness for some. And you're going to have compassion in a situation, empathy, simpático, and kindness. And there's 14. The number 14, we did say 14. You could be a Scorpio born on October 14th. Okay, October 14th really wants to come in. So for some of you, October 14th, mark your calendars. For others, November 14th. A Scorpio born on November 14th, or someone could be 14 around you. We did say something about a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old for some. Someone in their early teens for some. You have to have some type of compassion for some. For some of you, someone could be shedding their skin. For some of you, you could be around a teenager over the next 28 days that's going into puberty. I am getting that, and they're shedding their old skin, and you have to have compassion with this person, empathy with this person, be more docile. For some of you, there could be someone in their early 20s that's kind of shedding puberty as well. You need to be more compassionate, more empathetic, more kind to this person as well, or Spirit is going to ask you to. You could do whatever you want to do. Spirit was giving that to us. I've seen so many people be put through a test where Spirit says you have to support this person, or Spirit will give us a download and it's like, you always have free will. You can always choose to do whatever you want to do, but Spirit's going to ask you or invite you to be empathetic, sympathetic, and kind in a situation, especially around the 14th. Could be around the 14th of February. So for some of you, around the 14th of February, you could have someone that is going to be very sick. For some of you, there's going to be an Aquarius and a Pisces that are going to be very sick, my lovies, almost on their deathbed. I feel like someone's going to, look at this, someone's going to die, my lovies. They're almost like past death. Like at this point, it's like past due. They're past due. For some of you, this could be a man. I am seeing a man, a brother could be significant for some. Someone who's really skinny, who's going through a really tough time. Someone's going through a really tough time. They need to hold their faith for some. There could be prayer. Something about a prayer warrior is coming in. Because I'm getting like a Cancer. I was seeing like someone's really sick. I think their energy work backfired. Jack of Spades to the Eight of Spades. Whatever negative energy they were playing in, I'm just a messenger, my lovies. Everything is happening for a reason. And yes, sickness is something that we produce in ourselves. I know it's hard to believe because someone wanted to take advantage of a situation, or if someone didn't want to take advantage, they're going to say they didn't want to take advantage, but they did. They were hunting. Hunter, aggressor, tracker, and a provider. The number 32 could be significant for some. The number 5 could be significant for some. Someone was aggressing or hunting somebody, maybe since somebody was 32, or someone is 32, or the last 2 to 5 years could be significant, because I'm getting 2, but then 3, but then 5 together. And reason is like the Hierophant, but 15 is the devil. Someone was into some toxic shit, my lovies, and I think it's backfired. So I wouldn't feel too bad. I would not feel too bad. He's a dad. He's a dad. He didn't think about being a fucking dad. It's like, what the hell? 15, the devil. Someone needs to seek advice, my lovies. Listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect, to reason. But you see, remember earlier we said something about cutting the heads off? I think for somebody needs like a recycling. I'm just the messenger. Someone's going to be really sick. I am just the messenger, my lovies. This is what I feel. I'm not playing, my lovies. I'm not saying things just to make you feel good or not, or be in some type of delusion about how energies work. Again, there's been a lot of years of study and research and being tested for a reason. Someone needs an exorcism. Someone's evil ways, whatever evil plays they were doing, it is taking a toll on their body, their mind, and their soul. Someone is sick. It's like if you thought this person was skinny before, in a month, it's like, dang, they ain't even skinny no more. Now they're just dead. I'm just the messenger. They made their bed. I am just the messenger. Fear of facing your own demons, because they were too afraid of facing their own demons. So they went searching for demons in others and started hunting others. It's like a witch hunt happened. I'm just the messenger. Someone created a witch hunt. Something about a cunt. Somebody called somebody a cunt. Student. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Arrogance. I told you I felt that arrogant energy for some. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. But I feel like somebody was either hunting or stalking somebody in hopes of harming them and researching. And again, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Wanting to acquire knowledge to destroy. I wanna get one from the esoterico for you, and then we're done, my lovies. Seven of Swords in the reverse, because everything that was done in a lie is coming to the truth now. Sajavi, buenos consejos, getting good advice. Someone needs to seek some type of advice when it comes to an exorcism. Maybe not just one person. I'm feeling a group really need to seek advice when it comes to their vices and the devices that they use. I'm getting people that actually used devices. Like, I'm talking about, like, not just voodoo dolls. I'm getting that song, Black Cats and Voodoo Dolls. Not just Black Cats and Voodoo Dolls. I'm talking about some shit, my lovies. For some of you, what did we say about a letter? You just got a letter. Lettre ou documents. Documentos. Lettre. Una carta o documentos. You got some type of letter for some. There were obstacles that people were trying to put in your place, but I don't see it. For some of you, if you do have like some type of like disequilibrium in a situation, you're going to be able to find your equilibrium. You do have a letter. For some of you, we did feel that. You have important documents coming in for some, because some people were fucking reckless. Temerity. For someone created a huge imbalance, or a group created a huge imbalance for themselves. Something about avalanche. Because they were reckless, temerity. They had great temerity before authority, spiritual authority. Temerity, reckless, foolish, crazy, foolish, and a nut. And for some of you, what did we say about, did we say it in this reading? Check out today's reading, but we got prison here. We said it in this reading. Check out today's reading too. Someone's going to prison. I told you, my lovies. There will be some type of declaration, because the Six of Swords in the reverse, they were told to stop doing something and they wanted to continue doing something. Someone could have been traveling a lot for some. For some of you, you have to go back somewhere. You have to go, for some of you, you do have to show up to something. So you may need to show up to court, or there may be some type of storm you have to go back into. This is for a female watching this, la consultante. Ten of Hearts, a crooked family or something that was loveless. Ten of Hearts in the reverse is a really toxic family dynamic, toxic love, and some type of prison. You're going to get a letter from somebody in prison, or you're going to get, this is a tower though. This is something that's unforeseen for some. There's a catastrophe for some. For some of you, there's issues with someone's health, or a few people. Five of Swords. For some of you, you're going to mourn the death of something or someone. Duelo. Faire le deuil. You're going to have to, like, Five of Swords energy. Some people are going to have to admit defeat in a situation. You're going to get bad news about something for some. And someone's going to catch a felony. Felonia. Jesus. And you will have victory. Nine of Hearts. But for some reason, it's going to bring you joy. Because someone's ambition was to affect the domestic or have some type of property, and someone was a traitor, a manipulator, and the moon energy, a Pisces for some. What do we say? Moon energy, a Pisces, and a brother, a friend, or a son who tried to manipulate a situation, and a felony. I'm just a messenger. I told you, my lovies. Watch the beginning. I told you. I'm just a messenger. I get the downloads, and they tried to dupe you. Dupery, fraud, engaños, fraude, engaños, dupery. Now they're fucking worried. Someone's shitting themselves. Someone's gonna end up like, I'm just a messenger, but for some, it's like someone's either going to come very close to dying in prison, or they're going to get someone's already really sick. The demons are already really kicking their ass. Someone needs an exorcism. But in addition to that, because someone's been playing with devil work in order to try to someone became obsessed with harming a sister or harming a brother. Take that how it resonates. They were reckless and they traveled far to do this. And there's going to be some type of process. Pleitos, but this is a family. The Five of Wands in the baraja is your family. Pleitos proce. Some type of process. for being reckless. Somebody was reckless in a legal process. I'm just a messenger, or they tried to be. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. This King of Wands in the reverse. They overdid their plays. And spying. Gossip, but also some type of improvisation. Some type of like unexpected event. A felony. I'm done, my lovies. They didn't think, again, what did Spirit say earlier? They never thought they would have to pay for what they did. And Spirit's like, honey, you attack an innocent being. That's why don't lift a finger, especially not against people that at some point you loved. You had a fallout. It looks like you had a fallout with these people, my lovies. But to go and do anything, they will fall by their own weight. And I'm getting some funky feeling here. I don't know, my lovies. Something really serious is in the field for some. It's going to affect a brother. This is for a female watching this. Jack of Hearts energy is your brother, is a son, or is a friend. But I'm getting strong a family member for some. Or a few family members. It's like a fleet of people going to prison. That's how it feels. It's like a bunch of people going to prison. And they never thought that they were going to get caught. It'd be that way, huh? Anyways, my lovies, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Obsessed with even harming you. And you did nothing to these fucking people. You did nothing to this person. Someone became really delusional with a demon. I'm saying it for a reason, my lovey. Something about Sandy. Something about the Sandman. It's like the energy of the Sandman. But the problem is that someone's protected. The Sandman has to go through God, just like any other energy. Someone tried to summon up the Sandman to kill somebody in their dream. I'm just a messenger. What the fuck? Someone was playing with some magic, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. Jesus. And the Sandman fell in love because the energy is too pure. Because something's obscured too. Someone's beauty is almost like out of this world. Your innocence is out of this world. Spirit said to get one more for you. My God. Like I'm seeing like an angelic being, like a child divine. They wanted to martyr you. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause, but you know how to move through causes. You don't get too fixated. Something about a tooth for some. Something about the tooth fairy. There's a child that's gonna, even if you don't see, like you just allow yourself to be moved. So that makes you beautiful. I don't know. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. I told you guys. You know what I was about to say? I told you got shapeshifter energy. I told you got shapeshifter energy. I was just about to say that. And guess what happens? Guess what happens? I told you you are a shapeshifter. But you also probably come from a family of shapeshifters for some, and you may not know that. Shapeshifter, a destroyer, a saboteur, and a Samaritan. Triple S, SSS. SSS, for some of you, SSI. Someone lied and got SSI checks for some. I'm just the messenger. This is what's coming in. We got the Samaritan, the saboteur, a shapeshifter, and a destroyer. For some of you, someone wanted to destroy you. I'm not playing, my lovies. Intoxication with a destructive power, destroying others' potentials or dreams. What do we say with the Sandman? To visit you in your dreams, to destroy you and take you Undertaker in the dream. This is what they wanted for you, my lovies. You are a shapeshifter. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. But they were projecting out any image that served their agenda. We got a saboteur, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it would bring to your life. We got a Samaritan, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. For some of you, these people even ignored you. They preferred to ignore you instead of help you. I don't know. But it's also on the other side. Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer, induces self-destructive behavior or desire to undermine others, and intoxication. We read all of those. I told you you're a shapeshifter. For some of you, balancing these energies, I think, is the key. Because for some of you, it looks like Spirit is liberating you. What did we say about a hot air balloon earlier? There's a hot air balloon. We said that earlier. There's the hot air balloon. For some of you, these were lessons in learning how to do things and let go. Do and let go. Like, you know how the trapeze artists, they need to learn when to let go, because if they don't let go at the right time, they could actually get themselves into some trouble. They could even end up destroying themselves or another. There's a theme here. For some of you, you had to let go. And if you're questioning like whether or not, Spirit's having us share a dream I had, where I said, Spirits, why did it have to be this way? Like, when it comes to like family situations, why did it have to, the family I was born into, I haven't created my own family yet. Spirit showed us the different paths that the soul can take. And by not letting go of one situation, you can seal your fate and not only just bring destruction to yourself, but bring destruction to the whole creation. You are very 109:11 was on the clock. You're very important to the creation, my lovies. Something about sublimation is coming in. You're very important to the creation, my lovies. You play a small part of the mosaic, but you also play a very large part of the mosaic. If you get it, you get it, my lovies. A scribe. You have to write something. Oh, yeah, that was present in the preliminary. For some of you, got to write a book. Preserving knowledge and information. You are the preserver of the knowledge and the information. That's what Spirit wants you to do. So you can pass this on. The ancient scribes, when Europeans came and burned books and burned all this sacred knowledge and then just kept some of it for themselves, they were burning legacies. They were burning energy. It's important for you to preserve this knowledge, to tell the story, my lovies. Not just speaking your truth, but also writing your truth for some of you, or preserving your truth. Maybe it's painting your truth. Maybe it's creating beautiful mosaics of your truth. Maybe it's creating graphic designs of your truth. Maybe for some of you, you're going to create a movie of your truth. I don't know. Whatever you're going to do, write a book of your truth. Whatever it is, it has to do with like putting it on to something to imprint it on reality. Boom, my lovies. I mean, it's already imprinted on reality, but it's just in a different way. So that energy can take a different form. It doesn't have to come through your family anymore. Or not through your womb anymore. Or through your penis. Take that how it resonates. Anyways, my lovies, that was really beautiful, my lovies. Very, very beautiful stuff. I loved it, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well, you shapeshifters, you. So anyways, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you. 011106 and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always. In love always. This one wants to speak with you too. From all the way in the back. In love always and forever, homies. Mwah, enjoy your joy, my lovies. Your contentment. Your wish fulfillment. Your wishes are granted. Peace.